PepsiCo City, Nebraska, it's 24/7 with award-wanting anchor models Cliff Face and Cookie Felcher. 24/7, still America's #1 source for soft news in the basic cable spectrum. Now, here's your host, female news lady, Cookie Felcher.
Good evening. Tonight on 24/7, we'll take you inside the mind of a serial monogamist. And then a bit later, he'll show you how to get away with date rape. But first, Cliff Face checks in with a curious case of
murder. Murder happens all the time, every day. It's even happening right now. Maybe to someone you know, maybe even to you. But what if it isn't? Or what if it is? Would you recognize the warning signs of murder? Randy and Jennifer Fisman were an ordinary couple. A couple just like you. Unless you're single. But one Wednesday, last February, something happened that would change and end the lives of Randy and Jennifer Fisman forever. What happened that night in Thalidomide Falls, Item, Ohio? Was it a simple disagreement, or was it murder? I asked a neighbor what it thought.
They seem like nice people, normal people. People like you and me.
Except for that Randy, right?
He had a thirst for the blood. I don't know what he was doing next door, but he was either always watering his lawn or frying something.
What happened? What occurred? What took place? What turned a mild-mannered everyman into a Manson-esque maniac with a mood for murder? We may never know. So I asked another neighbor.
Now sometimes he would take his garbage out the night before it was supposed to be picked up. The night before. Sometimes his wife would take it out in the morning. You know, once her cat pissed all over my, can I say pissed?
One thing's for certain, but we don't know what that is. I decided to ask the victim for her story. Mrs. Fisman, Jennifer, were you afraid for your life?
Sure.
Mrs. Fisman didn't have the answers we were looking for. How could she? She was dead. I decided to ask the killer himself, straight up. Mr. Fisman? Randy? Did you murder your wife?
No, I don't think I could kill anything.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. There's no body, but there could be. Somewhere. Later. Bizarrely, police have found no evidence that any crime has occurred at all. I had a few questions for Sergeant Jim Shanker. Sergeant, are you a hero?
Shoot, I ain't a hero. I just a man who risked everything he had to bring a mad dog killer to justice, save a few lives in the bargain. If that makes me a hero, well then, give me a medal. And some cash, whole lot of cash.
So was it a case of he said, she said, or was it a case of he said, she did? We'll be back with more shocking revelations, puzzling half-truths, and a chance to win up to $25 in cash right after this. Cookie?
Thanks, Cliff. You've made me wet all over. When we come back, what about the children? And who are you to judge me? More of that and Cookie's hot tips on labiaplasty and anal bleaching, right after the swelling goes down.
24/7 is brought to you by Spatterbrow Pale Ale. Spatterbrow, it's better than the shit you're drinking now. And by Vanderbilt Motives. If you're not driving a Vanderbilt, you probably still have a car.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleam?